Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery, just doing another quick review on some newly anodized knives that we have in stock. As you can see, we have two sizes of the HTM Madd Maxxes in. Really happy with these knives. They've been kind of a sleeper as far as my radar. Haven't seen a whole lot of these for sale in the marketplace and that type of thing. But the first one I ordered in was one of the smaller versions. And man, the assisted opening version of these just flies open. I mean, they've got good action. They hit pretty hard. A lot better than most of your assisted opening knives that are out there in the marketplace. So needless to say, I'll be carrying more and more of these as we kind of evolve with the different types of knives I work on. HTM is an American-made knife. It is a Daryl Ralph design. Of course, you've got his high-end customs out there that most people buying this level knife is not going to be able to afford. So this gives us an opportunity to get a taste of what his designs are all about. So I will go ahead and go through them one by one real quick, just to kind of show you what we're looking at. Go ahead and pull some of these extras out of the way here. Go ahead and start with this little gold one. Again, you've got only sharpened on one end, or one side, not one end. You have the double fuller in here, and then you have the HTM logo, DDR, and made in the USA on this side, and nothing on this side except for your double fuller again. The thumb stud is not a thumb stud that actually works. It actually works as the blade stop. It's got the kind of cool little swirly pivot, so kind of neat that it shows you. It gives you just a little bit extra dress. All of these do have a carbon fiber onlay that has been machined, so you can see the level of texture there in that same swirl pattern as your pivot. This one is it's going to be more of a sandblasted finish. It's got some fingerprints on it. Been playing with it a little bit, taking some pictures today. They do have the stainless steel pocket clip. Lockup on this one's right about 45-50% when it comes down in. Now some of these are going to be a little bit off. It's kind of the way the knife is designed. Any of them that do appear off still open really nicely. This one is just a slight bit off. Some of them are much more than that to the side, but there's still no rubbing against the handle or anything like that. So once you got it closed up, it is going to be a tip down carry. There is no option for tip up carry, hence no lanyard. You know me and lanyards, but why would you put a lanyard in if it's going to be down in your pocket? Like I said, action on these things is really snappy. So, whoop, locks in nicely. And again, that thumb stud acts as the blade stop. Gives you a nice purchase. This is the 3-inch bladed version versus the Big Daddy 4-inch blade. And even though it's only an inch difference, man, there's a big difference in the feel of the knife. So let's go ahead and jump into one of these big boys. So like I said, this is really, if you go tip to point here, you're about 4 1/4. You're 4 if you're looking right up to where the handle ends. Now this one has a lot more purple in person. It's purple with blue hues. Unfortunately, yet again, the lighting and the camera do not do this justice. Just know that if you purchase this one, there is a lot more purple than there is blue. It's a really stunning looking knife. Very nice looking knife. Again, Same features, swirl, pivot, swirl in the carbon fiber onlay. This one does have a wider to narrow onlay. The screws here, and here are all just for looks. You've got two standoffs that hold this in place. Now this one's definitely much more of a handful. I really like this knife. This is a cool knife. When this one goes in, this one's probably the best centered out of all of them. I'm really happy with the centering on that one. And again, when they flip nice. Ooh, almost got myself there. So, give her another flip. Just a sharp looking little knife. Or I shouldn't say little, I guess this is the bigger than most knives. So, nice knife. Really feels good in the hand. You can kind of grab it. You can grip up on it and get your thumb up here, but that does poke a little bit in, so it's more of a grab down behind that portion of the blade. So again, very happy with these. There's one more flip on that one. This one is a nice green. Got a little bit of oil on it when I was putting it back together, but you got a nice green base. There is one slight discoloration in the green. It's a little bit lighter right in a little spot right here. Nothing major though. This one, I think I went ahead and satin finished this one. No, I take that back. This one's a bead blast. I don't think I satin finished either one of the two big ones. Again, same pocket clip. Lock up on this one's nice and early. Looking maybe 20%. This one's centered pretty nicely. Off a little bit to the side, but not bad. Like I said, it doesn't rub on either side of the handle. And this one actually flips better than that one. This one's got a stronger flip to it. Really cool knives. This is not a coil spring around the pivot. This has, if you can see down in there, you've got a anchor point that's right about here. You've got this spring that goes up here into a metal bar that hooks into a hole here in the blade. Actually, you can see it right up here. That's the metal bar, hooks into the hole, and as it pulls around, it puts that tension, and your detent, of course, holds it in place. Once you give that just a little bit of a push, boom, you're firing. So out of the two of these, the green one hits harder. There's definitely no problem with this one. It definitely fires just fine, more than enough to get it open. But if you're looking for something and you're not worried about the color and you want something that hits harder, that one definitely has a little harder flip to it. So, and I have found that in the smaller ones as well. You've got some variation in how hard they open, that type of thing. This is another satin finish. Again, done in green. Really the same knife over and over again. I kind of did the same types of colors this time. This one you're about 50% on the lockup. Now this one's more indicative of the smaller ones. That blade's over to the side. Now it is not rubbing the scale on this side, so it's nothing to worry about. And this one flips nice and strong. So it fires nice and strong. Locks up good. Lockup is probably about 55–60%. But it locks up good, nice and tight. Good little American made knife with a little spring assisted action. Last one of the Mad Maxxes for today is another nice purple. This one's more of a deep purple. It doesn't have as much of the blue hue, so it is a very true purple. Lockup on this one is nice and early. So you're only at maybe 10% on the lock up there. Definitely locked in even at the 10%. These do not have a steel lock bar insert, so I would not worry about that being such an early lockup. I mean, you can hear it coming undone. So it's not an issue as far as will it fold up on me, that kind of thing. It is not an issue. It doesn't have the steel lock bar insert, so as you wear it, that's probably going to go over a little bit. So not really a big deal. This one's got a really good action on it. Fires nice and hard every time. Another shot of those little blades. So, just figured I'd throw up a quick video on these. Very excited that I've got the bigger model in. Unfortunately, the bigger model is proportionally priced. It's definitely quite a bit more in cost. The cost on the bigger version is over $100 higher my cost. So I will go ahead and get those priced up on the internet. On our webpage at www.jdcutlery.com. I've already sold quite a few of the small ones, so I'm interested to see how well the big ones sell, and we will kind of take it from there. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.